Welcome to DataPencil.
Hello everyone, welcome to our 50 days SQL practice challenge. Today it's day 9 and today we are going to cover a very major concept that we use so frequently while we do the analysis part, correct? So that is called joins. Today we will do the practice those queries that are related to joins. So let's begin. Now I have opened my VS Code, and as our daily procedure, we have to firstly create a new file. So simply write here day9.sql, use 50 days SQL challenge. Now our first query will be, we have to find the, just simply write, find the employees who have valid departments. Okay, we have to find those employees who have valid departments. Means the result should be something like that. At a side there should be the employees and other side there should be their department names, correct, in the result section. Okay, so if we open our employees table, so this is our employees related data and this is our departments related data. Okay, so this employee Neha or Amit, they are related to which department? How we will know? So we have to see the department ID, okay, but still we will not find the department name, and for that we need this table departments. As we can see here that Neha's employee ID is 1. It means the department of Neha will be HR, correct? But if we want full list, then how can we achieve that list? So for that we will join employees table and the departments table. Now the second thing is this, that we want only those employees that have valid department. Means if any employee is not related to any department, then we want that don't show such data. Okay, it means there should be employee ID, then the employee name, and then the department name. But the condition is that don't show such employees, okay, don't show such employees who have no department here. Okay, so that what we will do, we will basically apply the inner join. Okay, inner join means what? It will show the common data. If the employee has any department, only such data it will show. If the employee has no department, okay, if the employee has no department, then it will not show any data because it is not mutual, right? So it will show only the common data, only those employee IDs that have some department. Okay, if employee ID 1 has any department, then it will show. If employee ID 2 has any department, then it will show. If employee ID 3 has any department, then it will show. If employee ID 4 has not any department, then it will not show. Okay, because this is not a mutual. Mutual will be this only, the first 3 rows. Okay, I hope it's clear. So let's collect the output of this data using the inner join. And for that I'm opening VS Code, and here we will simply write select e.employee comma e.employee name, comma d.department name. Okay, from clean employees table, as well as let's define it with the E, as well as join this with the clean departments table D. On what basis? So where, look at this, where department ID is equal to the department ID of the corresponding table. Okay, so here we will write on e.department ID equals d.department ID. I hope your basics are clear, so I'm not going to explain it in a deeper manner. Okay, if you want to get the basic idea, then you have to join our course, or you can join our 10 days challenge, mini projects challenge. There I have described many basic details in depth, so you can take that. But for this 50 days challenge, this is basically for the practice purpose, so that we can practice more and more queries and become proficient. Okay, right. So this is it. Now when we will run it, let's run and see the result. So here you can see that employee IDs are here and the corresponding department names are here in front of it. Correct? This is the result that we want. Now if you want to extract anything else from this table, it becomes a table, right? So now if you want to extract anything, then we can apply whatever function we want to apply, whatever filter we want to apply, we can apply it on this, right? Those things we will see later. Okay, so now come to our second query, and our second query is to find all employees. This time we want all employees even without department. Doesn't matter they are related to any department or not, just show them. Okay, here if suppose any employee who doesn't have any department, show that also. Okay, so like here it is, this one is employees table and this one is department table, and this fourth employee ID has no department. Okay, we don't care, you have to show. You have to show basically all the employees. Doesn't matter they have any department or they don't have any department. If they don't have any department, then simply write here null. That's it. Okay, so for that what we will do, it means the left table, this employee table is dominating here. We want all the data from the left table, employees table, correct? That's why we will use here left join, right? Why? Because we want all data of our left table irrespective to this right table, which is related to the department. Left table related to the employee. Okay, if the right table has no value for that particular employee ID, then you can write null. We just don't care. Okay, so now let's write the code and see. Right, select employee ID and then employee name and then same department name, department name. Okay, from our clean employees table, as well as just join it with the, now we will not write here join. Okay, if we are writing join, then it means by default it will take as what, inner join. The above one I haven't written any join name, correct? So it means it is inner join. But if we are using the left join, then we have to mention here left join. Okay, with what table? So with the departments table, D, defining it with the D. On what basis? So on the same basis. So let's copy this thing and this is it. Now let's run this. So now you can see clearly that the employee whose ID is 10, whose name is Sachin Saxena, has no department, so it is showing null here. Okay, now let's check the value of the Sachin Saxena in our raw table. So this was the table, and here you can see that Sachin Saxena's department ID is 30. So here 30 is not here, correct? 30 doesn't exist. That's why it is showing here null. I hope it's clear. Okay, now you want to get the list of all such employees. Okay, all such employees where department ID is invalid or they simply don't have any department. Okay, if you want that list, then what to do? So just simply write here our third query, list employees without department. Okay, so for that the code will be almost same. So let's copy here, paste here, because we want this table, and now we want to do the filtration. Okay, where department ID is showing null. That's it. So the code will be this. Here we have simply joined our employees table and the department table. Now we will write here where department ID is department name is null. Correct. Now let's run it and we will have the list of all those employees. So it's only single employee Sachin Saxena and no department here. Okay, so this is it. Now let's try our next query, and in this query we want to see who earns how much. Basically we want to get the list of employees and their salary. So this time the tables that we are going to join will be employees table and the salaries table. Okay. Now what type of join we will apply here? So basically we want to see the employees and their salary, correct? It means we want the mutual data. Show the employee ID, employee name, and then their salary. This is it. So we can simply use here inner join. Okay. This is a simple exercise, simple code. So you have to do it on your own. Basically you have to join two tables, employees and the salary, like the we did for in the previous queries. Okay. And then after that you have to perform one more query, and that is related to the further filtration. That means you have to show the list of all those employees where salary is null. Okay, so here you have to write the code for this query, and then after that in the next query you simply have to apply the filtration where salary is null. This is it. Okay, so I hope you will be able to do it. All these tasks you will find in the respective PDF, means PDF of day 9. Okay, so just do it, guys. So keep practicing, guys. See you tomorrow with more queries, and don't forget to save your work on GitHub, and then you have to submit a valid GitHub link via submission form. Okay, so take care, guys. Bye bye. See you.